Alright, an exciting video has come to you today. So AJT Design, I reached out to them and I've been looking at their products for a long time now. They've been making key fobs, really awesome products for the Toyota guys. And just recently they made a key fob for the Jeep JK. And this is probably one of the most popular products that they're going to sell because a lot of Jeep guys would love this. It is an injection key fob from AJT Designs. In today's video, we're going to go over it, install it on my key fob, and I'm just going to give it a general quick review. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is the AJT Design injection fob, and I'll put links in the description below where you can get yours. And they offer them for Tacoma and 4Runner also, and a few other products. So go ahead and check them out. This thing is really sweet. The build quality feels really nice so far. And basically all this does is you take the insides of your stock key and you put it in this rugged outer shell, and it looks a lot better and it looks a lot more tough, and I like the look personally. So there are a bunch of colors this comes in. This one is black over black, but you can change the button color, the base color, the screw color, and you can make it your own and match your own vehicle. So that's really sweet. Even comes with an Allen key to install. First, I'm going to try to take off this outer layer. Probably going to need a screwdriver to pry. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of those. Alright, instead of a screwdriver, I have this letter opener. Should work fine. Anything with like a flat blade would work. Maybe even another pair of keys would work. And be careful not to jab too much with this, because there's a circuit board in here and you don't want to damage that. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, there's one right here. So if you look on the back side, it's right here, and there's a slot where you can stick a screwdriver in, a small screwdriver. And this is the internals of your key fob. Notice I don't have a battery in here. That's mostly because my key fob doesn't work. One of the pieces in my circuit board broke, so it's not a really big deal to me. I really don't use it, the keyless entry anyways, so it's not a big priority to me. Next, what you can do is take out that inner circuit board, and you want to put this somewhere safe. You don't want to touch it too much and mess with those electronics. So I'm just going to set it on this piece of paper over here. And next, you can take out this rubber piece. And now, what you need to do is get the blade out. And you know, you could probably bend the hell out of it, but you might damage the actual key. So I'm going to get a blade here and cut that small sliver in between. It's a really small knife, but I could probably make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and go at it and try not to cut myself. So I just have a flat razor blade here, and I'm kind of just been wedging it between right there, and that's really working well. And now maybe that's enough to get this blade out. Looks like it's coming out. Alright, perfect. And there you go, and there's the blade. So now that this plastic housing is out, you need to also come here where the battery goes. There's two plastic tabs here. Now that you have the stock housing and key all disassembled, now you want to grab your new housing, your new buttons and the screws, and start assembling. And first we're going to start with this front piece right here, and I call it the front because it has the buttons on it. There's lots of different options as far as the start ×2. As you guys know, only some of the Jeeps have start ×2 if you pick that option. Mine personally does not, and they give you a sweet blank for it if you don't have it, or you can put it in if you want, but for now I'm just going to put in the blank. And let's see, looks like it just pops right in. Looks like it goes only one way too, so that's really nice, very simple. I like that. Next, you want to put in your other buttons, your lock and your unlock buttons. Just going to push those in. Just like that. There you go. And they press in, so if you turn it over, they won't just fall out. It's really, really nice. And next is the panic button, and that goes at the top. And all these buttons are really nice. They only fit one way, and I think that's really nice, so you don't like do all this work and you go over and then your panic button is upside down, or your lock and your unlock are reversed, or your start times 2 is upside down, stuff like that. That's really nice, and that's really awesome attention to quality. So now that you have those in, you need to put in your keyblade. And another option they give you is to completely cancel out the keyblade with this block off plate. And for some reason, if you don't want the blade in there, like if you just want the keyless entry, then perfect. You can stick the blank in here if you want the keyless, just the fob. And if you don't, you can just go ahead and put your original blade in here. So we're going to go ahead and push this in. That's a nice fit also. Not going to glue that in, that should be fine. Perfect. Once you have all this done on this side, you want to go to the other side and place in your battery bracket here. This just is where your battery goes. I'm not going to put it back in because my original fob does not work. One of the components actually fell out of the circuit board here, so no big deal. But if you have a battery, put the plus side down. It tells you right there. It's really nice. And then you want to place in your circuit board. The place with the most of the components or whatever goes down. And you'll notice the 3 tactile switches facing up, and that's what you want right there. And now, actually, before I forget, you want to go ahead and place in this original bucket here. And this is a good time to clean in between the switches. A lot of gunk and dirt and grime get stuck in between the switches, and it's a good time to clean it out. So I'm going to get some soapy water here and clean this out really nice. All right, so now you just want to get this pushed in. Now this component is really important because the buttons won't work plastic to metal, and the way the tactile switches work, you need that rubberized piece to push the button. At least that's how it is most cases, most buttons. And this also seals the key fob, so that's really, really nice, especially for off-roading community, because you're obviously going to take your Jeep out, go through the water, go through the mud. If you drop your key in the water, you don't want all your electronics to fry. So put that back in there, and now once you have those 2 pieces back together, what you want to do is grab your 2 pieces and just sandwich them together like this. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. And now what you want to do is go ahead and screw in those screws. I'm just going to put them in place for now. And just tighten these down evenly. So you want to start over here in this corner and then go to the other corner here. And do not over tighten these. This is a plastic frame, so it will crack really easily. So you don't want to do anything too crass like that. So just tighten these down. I just go until they're just really snug. Perfect. And there you have it. Injection fob installed, all the buttons work, and you're done. So I have a stock key next to the AJT fob, and honestly, they weigh pretty much the same, or at least to feel, and they're not too bad, see, as far as size comparison. Of course, this is a box, so it's a little bit bigger than the triangle-ish type shape, but honestly, I like this a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and put a key ring on here and then put it on the rest of my fob, but let's go ahead and use this key fob and see it in action. Alright, so first time testing this thing out. It's like it feels pretty much like the regular key. Perfect. Key still works. Now let's go ahead and try to start it. So if you like the video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Comment below what you think of this product. Personally, I think it's really, really awesome, especially to us Jeepers that love to personalize every single component of our vehicle to make it ours. And again, there are a bunch of different color ranges, color combinations that you can do, and all of that is available online. So go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a few links in the description below if you guys want to get one of these for yourself. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.